India is set to hold the world's biggest elections in less than 3 months from now. The ruling Narendra Modi-led National Democratic Alliance is expected to win a third straight term in power. And going by the latest opinion polls conducted by our network, the NDA will most likely return by an even stronger mandate. Zee News and Matrize, which are part of our network, have recently concluded one of the first and the biggest opinion polls in the changing political landscape here in India. We will tell you what these numbers show. But first, let's introduce you to the key alliances and the major constituents in the fray at the moment. To begin with, the National Democratic Alliance, or the NDA, which is currently in power in New Delhi, is led by the Bharatiya Janata Party, or the BJP. The BJP is the largest party in the alliance, with a seat share far greater than other alliance partners like the Biju Janata Dal and the Janata Dal United. Now, the opposition camp claims to be united under the newly formed NDA alliance. It stands for Indian National Developmental and Inclusive Alliance. The alliance is led by the Indian National Congress, which is the largest party in terms of seat share. Regional parties like the DMK, Trinamool Congress, Samajwadi Party, among others, are key alliance partners here. Now, most of these parties were also part of the United Progressive Alliance, or the UPA, which has been in opposition in India since 2014. Now, coming to the opinion poll numbers. The Zee News-Matrize Lok Sabha opinion poll took place from the 5th of February to the 27th of February. The response was collected from over 167,000 people across all 543 Lok Sabha constituencies. The poll also included the opinions of 27,000 first-time voters. The poll results have a margin of error of plus or minus 2%. Now, the Zee News-Matrize poll shows that if the polls were conducted today, the National Democratic Alliance, the NDA, would win a whopping 377 seats in the Lok Sabha, while the opposition, NDA Alliance, will end up with 93 seats. For perspective here, in 2019, the previous general elections, the BJP-led alliance won 351 seats, and the UPA, which was the opposition alliance back then, secured 90 Lok Sabha seats. Now, the poll results have a margin of error of plus or minus 2%, as I had mentioned earlier. But talking about the vote share, the NDA's vote is likely to go up by over 5%, reaching 43.6% in 2024 in comparison to 38.4% in the previous elections in 2019. Meanwhile, the NDA alliance may get 27.7% of votes in 2024, which is a marginal increase from the 26.6% vote share that we saw polled by the UPA in 2019. So that is essentially where the opinion poll stands as of now. Leading into the general elections, we are going to be tracking all those developments coming in from India very closely.